Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. It's been crazy this weekend. I have just gotten finished with 3 cakes and we have made it to almost the end of September and Clarence is starting to talk about dressing. So tonight, this afternoon, it is 4:18. I am going to get together a boneless turkey breast and throw on the freeze. No, I'm not going to throw it in the freezer because that's where it's been. It is now fully unthawed, and I'm going to throw it on the smoker. We are going to, let's see, 250, about 30 minutes per pound. It's 3 pounds, so about an hour and a half. So in the meantime of doing that, I'm going to try to do dressing. My dressing is by feel, so we'll have to see if I can come up with a recipe for y'all. Anyway, let me grab this turkey breast and get it seasoned up. Well, I got one that was already in I guess in a brine in the pack. It was, let me try to turn you around. It was a savory herb. So my question is, do I take the netting off? I don't know. I'm going to take it off and we may do some more seasoning on it because that is not a lot. It smells really good. It smells like, it's like Italian dressing. That's what it smells like. And there are, ooh, it's elastic. Can you tell I've never dealt with this? Yeah, never. Let's get this stuff off. Okay. Oh, I see why. Because it's in pieces. Well, 2 pieces. And a big old fat piece. So, all right, we're going to make do. We're going to make do. All right, so the recipe that I read, we're trimming some of this fat because it's like all over the place. Let me wash my hands. Hang tight. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. This is a entirely separate piece. I don't know if I need to stick that on there by itself or what. But anyway, look at this. So should I take the skin the rest of the way off? But I know that's part of... I am. I may do it wrong and Clarence may fuss later, but he'll just have to fuss. So, what I had seen, I want to season this a little bit more. And because I'm taking this fat off, I'm going to rub this down in mayo as a binder. Now, you know, we rub the ribs down in mustard. So I saw where someone did mayo on a turkey breast and it turned out great. So that's what I'm hoping for this. So let me wash my hands again and I'm going to get out some mayo and some seasoning. All right, here we go. My dogs have started barking outside. But anyway, just regular old blue plate. I really didn't read the recipe to see what this other person did. So, we're going to go in again with our hands and just kind of get this smeared on. And oh my stars. Okay. Just getting it all over it. And it's what it is. It's not necessarily pleasant. And like I said, we're using this as a binder and more to hold in moisture. Or at least, I hope. That's what they were talking about. So, all right. For the last time. No, it's not going to be for the last time. But Let me wash my hands again. Okay, we're gonna go kind of basic. I am gonna do just some Italian seasoning. And I don't have a lot. We're gonna sprinkle that on, and I'm also gonna sprinkle it with some salt. And I may mess up because the salt may draw the liquid out. You know how people are different. Okay. Now, I have a knife. Let me see if I can flip it over with my knife. Clarence has got our grill cleaned and ready to go. That's a heavy piece. Let's go this direction. So it is ready to go for us. So all we're going to do is go out there and turn it on. And it's going to come up to temp. And we're going to smoke this, and I'm out. We're going to smoke this for 30 minutes per pound. This is 3 pounds. 250 degrees for an hour and a half, essentially, is what this is. So let's go and put this on the smoker. Here we are. We're going to turn this on and turn it up to 250. That's what that says right there. Set it 250. Now I want this to get, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Got a hopper full of pellets. So we're going to go ahead and put this on and let that smoke go through. My cats say they could go for some of that. All right. I'm putting this directly on the grate. You want an internal temperature of about 165. So we will keep up with that as well as we cook. But right now we're going to let that go. See how it does. Okay, I have icing from cakes that I've just finished strewed everywhere. But if I don't get to this next thing, supper will be at midnight tonight. So, as I said before, Clarence has kind of been hitting around for dressing. We have a turkey on the smoker. I have some sweet potatoes over here that I'm going to steam. So I figured, why not? So we are going to do a small, and I say that, it always turns out huge, but we're going to try to do a small dressing. Just something he and I can have, and we don't have to wait till November. So let me get a bowl. We're going to mix up our cornbread and start in on our dressing. All right, first thing we are going to do is chop up some green onions. Now, in my dressing, everything is cooked already. So Clarence grabbed a bundle of green onions. We are going to wash them. They look a little sad, but we're going to use the majority of these onions. So I'm going to get these washed, and I will reposition you. I have our bowl out. For this, we are going to put in cornmeal, of course. We're going to do it just like I do cornbread. Cornmeal, egg, oil. Then we start adding. We add some garlic powder or garlic salt, our bundle of green onions. I usually add an extra egg. That's about it. All of my flavor is going to come into my cornbread. So when I go to do my dressing, my flavor is there and I'm just adding to it. So when we add to it, we're going to add a cream of mushroom, a cream of chicken, and some chicken broth. Possibly some seasoned salt, pepper, depending on how our garlic flavor is. Maybe some garlic powder. I think I found a new bottle of Italian seasoning, so I may add some of that. Yes. I'm not going to have any chicken to go into this. which normally I would like shred a chicken breast or whatever. But we'll be okay this time because we have turkey on the smoker. It'll be fine. So I'm going to get to work on these sad little onions and reposition you. All right, let's see what we can do. First of all, we want to trim off the root of this onion. Now, you clean up your green onions the way you normally clean up your green onions when you go to cooking with them or when you eat them. Usually I will do the tops, but these tops on this end, they look a little sad, but we're going to use most of this onion. So we're just going to chop it up. And I know I am blocking the shot. Let me see if I can. Maybe you can see there. But we're just going to chop them into little rings. Now, my mother-in-law uses white onion in hers, and she does it different. She does her cornbread, and then she adds everything to it. The egg, the soups, the seasoning, everything. So hers is a little different, and I do like hers as well, and I will fix hers every now and then. But this is my mama's recipe. We have done it for years. This is kind of the recipe that everybody likes. So we just kind of go with it. We don't have to worry about anything because everything is cooked. So I don't have to worry about if I put it in the refrigerator. If I put it in the refrigerator, I was about to say freezer. I don't know. I don't have to worry about something going bad, you know, like those eggs and people getting sick. So, and then a lot of people will do that and then cook it the next day or so, but I'm not really a big fan of that. So, in our bowl, we have our green onions. We're going to do probably 2 eggs. Normally in my big dressing, I would do 4 eggs, but I'm trying to keep it small. So we're doing the best we can here. All right, let me get this trashed. My garbage is full. What else do I need? Cornmeal. Let me grab that. And I hope I have some more because this was in my freezer and this is not going to be enough. No, that was about maybe a half a cup. So let me go see if I got some more meal so I can finish. Found my other bag of meal. Now, when I do my big cornbread dressing, I use about 2 cups of cornmeal. Probably today, we're probably already more than what I want to make, but it is what it is. It's just hard to make a small batch for dressing. And I keep saying dressing because we are in the South. We do not do stuffing. That is not what we are about. So I'm going to add some garlic powder. This is going to smell so good cooking. All right, so let me do a little bit of oil in here, just like I would cornbread. All right, let me think. I got my cornmeal, my milk, my oil, my eggs. Okay, we're ready to start. Now, like I said, I don't have a recipe to this. Mama taught me how to do it by look and feel. Hillary has learned how to do it by look and feel. So, there's not a recipe. I have tried to write out a recipe, and I have, and it works for someone that has never made this. So, it would be fine. And I will find it for y'all, because this is a recipe that needs to carry on. Like I said, this is my mother's recipe, and before her, it was her mother's recipe. Now, everybody does it a little different. Hillary adds sage and things like that, and I have not preheated my oven. Oh, crap, there's a cake in there. Y'all, if I set this cake on fire, Jesus be with me. All right. Preheating the oven. Now, I don't know that my little cornbread skillet is going to hold this. So, we're going to get my bigger, sorry. My bigger skillet here, that usually I fry in. I'm going to add just a little oil in the bottom. We're still working on the seasoning on this one. But it'll be fine if it's a little thick instead of big around. Usually when I make this at Christmas or Thanksgiving, I make it in a 12 or 14 inch skillet. It's a lot. But you have to understand too, we usually have friends and family and a bunch of people come in, so I'll do a great big pan of dressing along with a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, I'm kind of wanting to get back into my Friendsgiving. We had that after we built the house, and then we got to where we would meet at the fire department and have family and friends and everyone, and that's fine. I like that, and I know my oven is not preheated, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in there because it'll just cook quicker. I'm fine with that, meeting at the firehouse, but I would like to have it back at my house. Maybe just for a few close friends. Nothing big or anything like that. Look at those dishes. That means at some point something got accomplished, right? I will get the dishwasher loaded, I promise. Hopefully tonight. Oh, okay. Let me. All right. Now, we have that in the oven. So while that is in the oven, I'm going to gather up my cream of chicken and cream of mushroom and chicken broth and be ready to go when this comes out of the oven to put it all together, because we put on our turkey breast at 4:30. It is now 5:30. It's been on for an hour. We'll see. We'll see. This is an ice. Have y'all ever had these? This is orange mango. I was trying to think of a flavor that I didn't like, but that's kind of hard. Blackberry is probably my favorite. Yeah. So, but anyway, let me clean up some of this kitchen while all of this cooks, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, our cornbread is ready. It is super, super, super hot because it just came out of the oven. So what I'm going to do is try to dip it over into this bowl without melting my bowl. Come on. Woo! There it went. Okay, so cornbread in my bowl. There we are. Now, what I'm gonna do, get you so you can see. This works fine. I usually use my potato masher, but I don't see it right now. But the best time to break up the cornbread is hot hot out of the oven. So we're gonna break this down and get ready to add our broth and cream of soups. This is going to be bigger than what we need. This is probably going to fit a 9 by 13 pan. It is what it is. All right. Let me get our soups opened and our broth opened. All right. Cream of mushroom. Come on. There you go. Come on. Thank you. Cream of chicken. Perfect. Now, the amount of liquid you put in is going to determine how juicy. I don't do giblet gravy, so that's about a half a can there. Let me grab a big spoon. So I like my dressing a little bit moist. So we're just going to incorporate all of this and see if we need to add the rest of the can of chicken broth. Now normally I have boiled chicken and I have chicken broth from the chicken, but we're not putting that in today. So all right, that's pretty good. You know what? Let me go check the turkey right quick. Let me set that on the back. I'll be right back. All right, our little piece of turkey is ready. It is at temperature. Our big piece is still cooking. It needs just a little bit longer. It is very close to where we want it. So it's like 158. So, all right, we're gonna need the rest of this broth. Perfect. Now, remember we've got to taste this for salt and pepper and seasoning and that kind of thing. So let me get this mixed around. All right, let me get a spoon so I can taste. All right. Need salt. So let's do salt. We're going to add some pepper. Let me find my pepper. Crumble gravy. All right, gonna add some black pepper, and I think we need to add some more garlic powder. Okay. And I thought I had poultry seasoning. Just a little bit Italian seasoning. Gosh, I hadn't even opened it yet. All right. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Perfect. And see, this doesn't have anything raw in it. So, I can taste it like that. Now, my mother-in-law's, you just pray to the flavor gods that everything is correct, because she has raw eggs and everything else in hers. So, let me get a big old 9x13 down from the cabinet and we'll get this turned out. All right, instead I got that 8x11, something like that. We're gonna pour it in. Yes, you hear the fire radio. We are dry. We've had a little bit of rain, but not really enough to say, oh yes, go outside and burn, or, you know, I believe I heard this one say it was a fire started by a charcoal grill. So, I mean, it is what it is, but people need to use caution. All right. Now, this is ready to go. I'll stick it in the oven and let it just kind of crust over the top. I will get our sweet potatoes on. Okay. And then I've got my dishwasher going. I've got a sink full of dishes still, but you know what? It's okay. We're coming to the end of the day. All right, I have our sweet potatoes in the microwave. They are steaming. The large portion of the turkey breast came off of the smoker. It is at the perfect temp. You always like to pull it off about 160 and let it sit for a little bit, and the temperature will come up to that 165. I tasted a little bit of it, and oh my, it is lovely. Nice, juicy, tender, great flavor. We'll definitely do it again. Now, I have the dressing in the oven, and it's just kind of, I like for it to kind of get a crust on the top. It's not gonna brown or anything like that, but that crust is gonna dry out just a little bit and kind of have a little bit of a crust on it. Underneath should still be fine. We've got about 30 seconds on our potatoes. Turkey is done. Dressing is done. Clarence is dove hunting. And it's 6:35, so he'll be coming out soon, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and eat. All right, y'all, here is my plate. We've got dressing, we've got sweet potatoes, we've got that great turkey, found some cranberry sauce. Y'all, I'm about to dig in. Hey, y'all, I just wanted to finish up that video. The turkey was fabulous. It is a definite do-over. I have someone coming to say hi. We really enjoyed it. It was nice and tender and very, very moist. Now, you can see them. They try to get up here at the most inopportune time, especially when I'm sitting down for just a second. But anyway, I guess the trolls have finally found me because I had some more comments. And from here on out, I'm just going to delete them. I'm not even going to worry about it. It is not even a big deal. So, Bo and I are going to finish up our video here. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you. We appreciate each and every one of you watching. I love all of the sweet comments. And I really, really appreciate y'all very, very much. So until next time, I will see you later.